Question number 11, Christopher Luxon.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Local Government. Does she stand by all her statements and actions regarding the Three Waters reforms?
Mr Speaker,
The Honourable Grant Roberts.
on behalf of the Minister, yes, including the statements that there is widespread agreement that the status quo is unsustainable and that the case for change is urgent, that it is irresponsible to not act, given that we all know that this issue affects every New Zealander and, as we've seen, can cause serious health issues and even death. I've seen an alternative put forward by the Members' Party that would deliver safe drinking water, ensure value for money, an estimated $180 billion investment over 30 years, but that has not been made available. And I also stand by the statement that families and communities who suffer when Three Water infrastructure fails are not interested in endless debate, they want action.
Does she agree that ownership rights entail financial recognition, a formal shareholding and control of assets, and will councils have those rights under her model?
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, the member is aware that, for example, formal shareholding rights are not part of this. The only reason to have those would be if you intended to sell those shares.
Does she agree that businesses are owned by shareholders who have a defined number of shares and know how much of the business they actually own? And if so, how can her collective ownership model seriously be described as ownership?
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, it's called public ownership, but I'm not surprised that the member doesn't understand that.
Which of her government's various definitions of Crown ownership, public ownership, local ownership and now collective ownership, if any, mean that councils would keep any control of their local water assets?
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, councils will collectively own the water service entities. What we are changing here is decades-long underinvestment in our water infrastructure that has made people sick and has meant that people are paying far more than they need to in support of their water. The easy answer here is to do nothing. That's the opposition's path. We are actually getting on with giving New Zealanders better water.